It's no surprise that depression rates are all-time high. Negative self-talk is simply a harmful habit. We often say and do things to ourselves that we would never say or do to others. It's about time we make a change. So in today's video, we'll talk about our inner critic and how to silence it to be successful. When our inner critic is constantly talking, it means that our thoughts are limiting us by excessively focusing on the negative aspects, like failures and faults. This can lead to self-disapproval. To overcome this pattern, it's important to reframe our thoughts into supportive ones that promote personal growth instead of constantly putting ourselves down. This involves shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset focuses solely on faults and problems, leading to a dead end. On the other hand, a growth mindset involves viewing failures and problems as opportunities to learn from mistakes. It means accepting that failure is not the end of the world, but rather a stepping stone towards finding a more effective approach. This mindset welcomes change and the process of learning new information and skills. It's important to realize that developing a growth mindset doesn't mean eliminating all negative thoughts. It's healthy to have a certain level of self-criticism. However, it's important to know why we are overly critical, so we can find a healthy balance and improve the way we evaluate ourselves. First of all, the habit of negative self-talk is not our fault. Throughout our lives, we absorb these thoughts from the mixed messages we receive from various people we meet, and it all starts with our childhood. When we are born, our parents and those around us often see us as perfect. However, as we grow and start to express our creativity or explore the world, we may face criticism. We get told off for things like drawing on the wall or venturing too far. Then, as we go to kindergarten and school, our worth is often measured by how well we compare to our classmates. Therefore, we start to believe that we're not smart enough, not fast enough, not tall enough, or not rich enough. Overall, we're feeling like we're just never enough. As kids, we learn to criticize ourselves in two main ways. Sometimes we copy our caretaker. For example, if we hear our parents calling themselves dumb or stupid when they make a mistake, we'll start to copy that, thinking that's normal behavior, and we'll do the same thing too. Another way is when we constantly hear criticism. If someone regularly criticizes and tells us how stupid we are from a young age, it's not surprising that we might start doing the same thing to ourselves. This person may be our parents, teachers, siblings, or any relatives. Regardless of how you were treated during your childhood, it's important to remember that these habits can be changed just like any other habits. If you're interested in learning more about habits, we have a video that focuses on mastering them. Make sure to check out the description for the link to the video. Also, if you're enjoying this video and feel like you're getting value out of it, it would mean a lot to us if you drop a like and subscribe to our channel. Another reason for being overly critical is the belief that being hard on ourselves serves as motivation to improve and accomplish our goals. In our society, it's widely believed that if we don't constantly push ourselves and criticize our shortcomings, we will become lazy, unproductive, and worthless. This belief is often reflected in movies, particularly in sports movies. We often see scenes where the coach harshly criticizes the players to toughen them up, and then they miraculously go on to win the championship. However, this assumption is fake. Just because athletes were subjected to criticism before achieving success doesn't mean that the criticism directly caused their achievements. It's important to understand that people don't succeed solely because they criticize themselves. Success is often a result of discipline and courage, not self-criticism. Now, let's explore some ways to silence our inner critic. First, we have to discover that we are the narrator of our thought, so we can decide what to say to ourselves. When we catch ourselves engaging in negative self-talk after making a mistake, it's important to replace those negative thoughts with positive ones and focus on our strengths. For instance, if you drop a plate and start criticizing yourself as being stupid, try to shift your thinking. Remind yourself of your positive qualities, such as being skilled at your job, having good relationships with coworkers, or recently completing a half marathon. By emphasizing your positive aspects, you can counterbalance the negative self-talk. Also, cultivating a positive mindset can attract more positive people into your life. When you radiate positivity, you tend to draw in others who share the same optimistic outlook. Surrounding yourself with positive individuals can further support your journey towards success. Next, learning how to receive compliments is an important aspect of silencing our inner critic. When someone compliments you, like saying how nice your hair looks, it's crucial not to argue or downplay the compliment. Instead, simply say thank you and let yourself appreciate the positive recognition. By doing so, we reinforce a positive self-image and allow ourselves to embrace the kind words of others. Being kind to ourselves involves adopting a self-talk approach, as if you were talking to a friend. When faced with negative self-talk, imagine what you would say to a friend in the same situation. Consider how you would respond with empathy, understanding, and encouragement. Alternatively, you can support yourself by asking what advice you would give to your younger self. Reflect on the wisdom and compassion you would offer to a younger version of yourself facing similar challenges. By extending the same care and guidance to yourself, you can cultivate a more nurturing and positive inner dialogue. Adding the word yet to your sentences can be a powerful way to shift your mindset and cultivate a growth-oriented perspective. By including yet, you acknowledge that you may not have fully developed a certain skill or achieved a particular goal at this moment, but it leaves room for potential growth and improvement in the future. It reframes the statement from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, suggesting that with time, effort, and learning, you have the capacity to develop and succeed. So instead of saying, "I'm not good at my job," you can say, "I am not good at my job yet," indicating your belief in your potential to improve in that area. Setting realistic goals is another key factor in overcoming your inner critic and achieving success. Here's a step-by-step approach to help you do it. First, break down your goals into smaller, achievable steps to make them more manageable and less overwhelming. Ensure that your goals are realistic. Celebrate your progress along the way by acknowledging and rewarding yourself for reaching milestones and smaller achievements. Embrace setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than criticizing yourself for any temporary obstacles you encounter. Remind yourself that you are capable of success. By following these steps, you can set realistic goals, make consistent progress, and silence your inner critic along the path to achieving success. I hope this video has provided you with a better understanding of your inner critic and has prepared you for a path towards success. Additionally, if you have any personal strategies or techniques that have helped you silence your inner critic, please share them with us in the comments section. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you might be interested in my next one, where we'll be discussing how to stay motivated. Make sure to check it out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.